I'm back. Oh god. Ah. Oh. It's how I was supposed to start. Ah. Hey. Ah. Oh, it's been so long since the last video. Jesus Christ. Oh, off to a solid start, Mason. Well, either way, here I am. It's me. Adjust the volume on that a little bit. Hopefully it sounds okay. I'm sort of praying at this point. Either way, salutations. It is I, Mason Alcastra, son of the stars, and I do welcome you all with cold hospitality. So, as some may be aware, my computer decided to shit its pants in the last stream. And I'd like to say that was sometime back in, well, your time, September? So yeah, completely and utterly died, no fixing it, long story short. So I sorted a new one, got some parts locally. They don't tend to do very good PC parts in ancient South Wales, let it be said. But the rest of it I managed to order online and get it to my time somehow. Still don't know how that works, but it does. So yeah, it all works wonderfully. It's quieter, I dare say you can't even hear it at all on your end anymore. And a hell of a lot more beefy than last time too. Not that all my 2D gaming really needed a beefy PC. Yeah, in terms of Mason life, a lot of people have been getting particularly depressed recently with the way the rebellion against Henry IV is going, and supplies aren't so hot. The pub I work for is the only one to actually have booze for miles, so everyone's piling in there, and life's been that much harder, really. How's it all looking? Hopefully volume's okay, visuals seem okay. God, it feels like my first ever stream. It's been so long, honestly. Oh, but yeah, so, enough of the medieval reality I live in. It's time for some Brigador, I think. Ooh, okay. You know what? That music will do fine. That's Brigador music. Nice. Okay. Let's just hope all my old layouts actually work still. Don't see why they wouldn't, but they, you know, you never know what technology's like. Transitioned. Let's try and get this bad boy up. Oh, I should probably turn this off right now. There we go. There's some Brigador going. Oh, Jesus, what's it doing? That's a new update. Hello. Hello, new update. Oh, there we go. And wow, it worked. Oh, they changed the resolution. They changed the resolution. No. Oh no, that's not good. Excuse me 1 second. Nothing to see here. Pretty sure I have it under weird resolution games. Oh no. Oh no. What is Brigador? Help. So weird. Uh-oh. This ain't going so well. What? I have two? Why have I got two Brigadors running? Oh. Okay. That is so confusing. Okay, right. We're gonna do stuff about this. Is that bad? What's going on? I'm so confused right now. Sorry about this. It's a good thing there's no one Oh, there's someone around. Hello, one person. Sorry you're here to witness my plight. So we have that. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Behind the scenes look at Mason's methods. Whoa. What the hell is this? Oh my god. What is any of this? Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, God, okay. There we go. Kinda. There we go. Keeps the resolution. There we go. Perfect. Am I good to go? I hope the game volume is okay. Some banging music anyway, at least. Oh my god, so there's actually been a new update. That is quite exciting. Halloween 2021. Ooh, we're a bit past that now. I haven't been streaming for a long time. For Halloween 2021, we asked a community of map makers for their expertise in themed content updates. The ultra class vehicle focused operation. Oh my god, no. Rave to the rage in freelance mode. Several new maps. Oh god. Save and resume progress, but ooh, useful. Customize interface, don't care about that. Mod kit, remember that. Verse properly while we're using twin stick controls. Interesting. There's one more small update planned for winter 2021. Once again, we thank everyone for continued support and our patience as we work on the sequel, Brigador Pt.4. Thank you, devs. I can't believe you're still working on this game after so long, and while still developing the sequel. Okay, so for anyone not familiar with the game, that's something to be greeted with, isn't it? So, this is Brigador. Welcome to Brigador. You play as basically a mech pilot, and you are hired by some sort of corporation to take over a planet that's rejected corporations. This planet is rejected corporations, was run by a dictator by the name of Great Leader. He died recently, and so the corporation formed a party of mercenaries together called the Brigadors. And you're one of them, or I'm one of them, I should say. And I'm here to cause destruction, to liquidate the assets, as it were, of our wonderful planet. Okay, I think that's enough of an intro. So, first things first, you select a pilot. A pilot has different difficulty scores and different monetary rewards. Like these guys. So, ours are quite high difficulty. And yeah. Let's have a look what we can get here. Ow, why has everyone got the same stats here? Well, I have to take it easy. Is Mansion Volta on here? Mansion Volta. Oh, there he is. Oh, I didn't even buy him yet. My man, there he is. As intimate as I've become with this misbegotten sphere named Novo Solo, it is sometimes easy to forget about its wider galaxy. Man from Volta is an SNC recruit from Volta, another outer colony and the site of one of the early model efficiency society experiments. Holy shit, they ran experiments like that. Uh-oh. A harsh and ruthless place, it is not unlike the creation from which we spawned, save for its crudity and damnably terrestrial nature. And check, we're still all good. Yeah. We once had a name for the esoteric rituals in the warrior death tribe to which he belongs stripped him of any identity beyond violence. Hello, my name is Violence. I was born and I chose violence. That's my name. His entire being is the mask which he wears. To his people, a maskless man is nobody. without a face, and the masks of the fallen enemy are collected as trophies. So what, does a champion just have like a fucking banquet worth of paper plates on a table or what? So the masks is fallen collected as trophies. High-powered weaponry and desperate struggle over nutrient pipelines are the only things the population of Volta know. Bloody hell. Despite his crudity and guttural speech, I cannot help but feel a certain affinity for this man from Volta. There is an immediacy for his brutality that I find refreshing, born of necessity. It remains unadorned by the garish flourishes my compatriots are so fond of. It's a pity they won't appreciate his artistry tonight. Oh baby, man of Volta's here to fuck your shit. Okay, so next we select a vehicle. Let's see. So I said today that I was going to run a low mill, which is like a very high power vehicle, very big. Running two 88s, which are humongous cannons, basically. My special will run a ordered kinetic pulse. Okay, now we choose our operation. Each of these has a cost, an amount you earn when you win. But the problem is, if you die, you hardly get any rewards, because it all goes towards quote-unquote funeral expenses. Okay, so we're going to do the gardens. Good. See, I thought, let's fucking go. There we go. Dead Brigadors don't earn much. Nope. Welcome to Brigador. Okay, so the objective is usually to destroy some targets and then get out of there. That's virtually the only target this game has. Targets vary from mission to mission, difficulty to difficulty, but it's usually always going to be a vehicle, some buildings, and some more buildings. That guy was red. I could have sworn that guy was red. If someone's red, it usually means they're a suicide bomber. Oh no, it's the red lighting. Ah, right, okay. One thing to also note is the graphics in this game are actually completely 2D. They use digitalized 3D, kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Donkey Kong Country, Mario Kart 64, that sort of deal. But it looks so smooth here, and also I don't know how they do the lighting. I really just don't understand how they've done it. But it uses a lot of normal maps, I know that much. For anyone who is in the know on game dev. Alright, let's have a look. Now, these people have red on them, it's like they're enemies. Let's go. Okay, so that's one of our targets there. Boom! Boom! The single biggest hazard in this game isn't the enemy. It's blowing yourself up or destroying a building. So bear that in mind. So this explodes now, watch. Boom! I lost a bit of shield from that. And that was from miles away. Okay, I'm gonna head over here. This is definitely like one of the slower vehicles in the game. You don't get much slower than this. It has two like heavy weapons, so it isn't screwing around. Oh, that's a captain over there. Person is a captain? What? Captains are usually vehicles. But in this case, I guess, out of budget, huh? Hello! Hello, Captain! Come here! I guess this is what difficulty 1 is like, huh? Yeah. You just imagine a tank this size just chasing you down like this. As you destroy every single fucking thing in its wake. It's actually like a pitch black environment too. It's actually quite scary. You see like the growl of its engine into the buildings and that's it. Then explosions, and then the death hunt. Like the Grim Reaper as a goose. fucking time. There's this lion here. Wake him up. Wake up! Wake up! Right. These walls are really fucking solid. Right, watch out for those. Those blow up. I've fallen trapped to those so many times. Ended my runs. Step on. Nice. So far, so good. Could have done this in a different vehicle, I think. That's fine. Oh shit, there's more up here. Whoops. Oh no, this level's pretty quiet. I assure you, this game does pick up like in a mad way. It goes like Hotline Miami levels of apeshit, and that's quite apeshit. Yeah. Hi. Oh, I didn't even run. That was cute. That's how you get your ammo. I don't need that ammo, so I'm going to the depot's gone. Oh, that there? That's also explosive. So, on the busier missions, you really got to watch out from blowing things up like that. The reason being is the sound draws attention to the enemies across the map, and it gets apeshit, very apeshit, very fast. And that's the thing about Brigador, is how quickly things can go out of hand. Cruising on through. Explosive. I'm also going to watch my ammo as well. I'm being a bit wasteful. Actually, no, I haven't. I've got a depot right there. Oh! Rifle. One more captain, 2 more depots. Lovely. You. Okay. Don't need you anymore. So moving. Oh wow! I just walked right into that. See what I mean? This is how easy it is to kill yourself in this game. Like that, I'm in one of the biggest vehicles in the game, and I lost almost all my shields from that. One thing to bear in mind is armor damage. If you take any armor damage, it's permanent between missions. So you really gotta be careful. I'm just glad it didn't do anything past the shields. That really held together. Okay, let's go. So that was a very serene mission. Very easy. Let's hope for a bit more difficulty. Alright. Let's go for the necropolis. So now, we should have actual enemies. There we go, there's one. Hello! Oh, it's 2! Uh-oh. That's actually hitting my armor. That's not good. Oh, to get me? Nope. Fine by me. Fine, let me destroy your city. It's not like I want you to fight back or anything. Fucker. Oh, this boy. Whoa. Now away he goes. Boy is no more. Bored. Gun is so disproportionately big for my body. I love it. Huge. Wakey wakey. You need to wake up to your death. Very clumsy with my shots. Don't do that. Ooh, oh shit, that one has some firepower. Glad I didn't really take much off it. Okay. Very nice. Oh, they look like what the fuck happened here. Lads! They're cooked. Oh. Thankfully I'm in a very heavily armored vehicle right now. Those aren't really touching me. I think they can though. God bless them for that. No? Guys are trying. Boom! Yep, don't think we'll be finding any more resistance here. Oh, never mind, I sank already. I just ran it. Yeah. Not good enough to shoot. Ah, fuck it, let's destroy the depot. I'll be getting much more out of it anyway. I'll only have to come back here. And Lord knows in this thing, anything's a journey. Towers, substations. That. Bye. Oh. Boys are coming. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Yeah. Aiming is for the weak. Oh, we have another captain. I don't think he's going to put up a very good fight. Captains get ridiculous in this level though. Like, if you had captains that can destroy you in like 1 or 2 hits. Well, okay, 2 hits. I don't think there's anything from 1 hit kill you in this game unless you're like playing as a tuk-tuk. Oh, there's the... Good to kill that. Whoosh. There we go. Nice. What's left now is a comms tower. Apparently there's 1 enemy left as well. I don't have to kill him, I've already killed enough, but I don't know where the hell he is. Nice. Oh, hello. There he is. Chase him down. Agility, a schmility. And take the exit. Oh, that's been very chill so far. Been cruising down the streets and just blowing up the occasional plane. No, so this game does get very, very intense though. Yeah. It'll be a little bit more difficult again. I love the lighting on this game, it's so unique. Oh, it's all purpley now. Love it. Right, I should attract some attention. Or not. Oh, hello, what the hell is that? Ooh, that's shields, that's what that is. Oh, scouts, there we go. You gotta watch out for scouts. If scouts sees you, and get some time to communicate it to their allies, the whole map will know about your presence, and everything will go into lockdown. You don't really want that to happen. Makes your life a bit harder. That's an enemy now. Yep. Hello, boys. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a suicide one. What the hell? Nope. It's getting a little bit more intense. Still easy. Or at least in this vehicle anyway. And like a tiny vehicle or something like fucking firepower could get quite hard. Very manageable though. Now the suicide bomber. Close to me. Good boy. Oh my god, hello. There's like 5 suicide bombers in like a straight line then. Wow. They're playing Broforce. Those are explosive. Yeah, that was very fucking explosive, yeah. Yes, there was an explosion here, well done. Be careful using the sonic boom, the end of the world, I guess. If you do that, the sound will actually rebound and hit you, and that does lethal damage. On this world, this Brigador world, I actually consider it a war crime to use. I'm a Brigador, a mercenary, so I don't give a rat's ass about laws. And I'm also a villain, so I don't care about humanity either. We can all get sonic boom as far as I'm concerned. Kyle was ahead of the game. Sonic boom! Which Kyle was that? There was one Kyle in Street Fighter, but he went all like English. Sonic boom! I think I was like I want to say Capcom was that SNK. I don't know, I'm running myself now. I used to love fighting games. And then I just sort of ran out of time for them. One problem I find with fighting games, they take a real time investment to enjoy optimally, at least my opinion. Especially these days when fighting games don't really have much content, they're almost entirely built around online play. And the problem with that is you kind of have to be good to play them. Otherwise, everyone's just going to kick your ass and you're not going to have much fun with them. There we go. Lovely. Soul Calibur 3 will always be my favourite fighting game. I mean, that game just had so much content. Incredible. They should have an RTS mode in a fucking fighting game. It's half-baked, but it was there, you know? Okay, so we're here to cash out in the Alhambra Spaceport Zone. Cash out, Brigador. Oh, look at this daytime lighting. That's so weird to see. How bright it is. I don't think I've ever seen this game so bright. Look at it. Look. So fucking bright. As bright as my future in VTubing. Ha ha ha. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, okay, we have a situation. Okay, we have a situation. The world knows I'm here. Ah, crap, I can't aim either. Okay. Stop panicking. There we go. I think some of these guys are beating the shit out of their own allies. Oh shit, captain! 2 captains, oh my god. These guys actually can kick your ass. Finally, a good fucking fight. Jesus. This is great. Okay, so you've got to be careful when approaching bipedal walkers. Because they can actually stomp. Which does obviously amount of damage to you. Of course, you'd like being stepped on, then by all means, approach them. I'm not judging. I'm judging. Oh, hello. Hello, ammunition. You're just what I need. Beautiful. Oh, look at all these substations all together. Perfect. All in one. Hey, it's a shield boy. Can he even hurt you? Like, really? What are you actually going to do? No, really. Like, what are you going to do, mate? Like, what are you actually going to do? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Ah! Okay, I get it. Okay, Jesus. Alright. Yeah, so that weapon he used on me is called a Black Hand. Once again, it's another warp-flying weapon. So the idea is it blasts radiation at you. It doesn't do much damage to shields, but it does loads of damage to armor. And along with that, it does continuous damage too. So even if, you know, it gives you a nice lasting wound. Shot that one. Okay. Alright, stop that. And I'll collect the last bit of ammo from that. There we go. Oof. Beautiful. Okay, 2 depots, 2 structures. Let's go. Usually will I do some asset liquidation. Yep, I'll let you liquidate these trees, oh yes. Liquidate that. No. 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 Right, I'm not going to take that yet. I want to make a little bit more money first. I'll finish my objectives? Objectives. Here we are. Nice. One more depot, one more structure, and we win. Where are they? One thing up here. Oh, it's down here, I see. Funko must be by the spaceport then, I must have missed it. Nice, just gonna take a cruise there while I'm drink some ale. Oh, that's good shit. My god. Wish I had more of it. Low on the beer supply right now. I'm sure I explained earlier. Hey. Ooh, beautiful. Let's fucking go. Hey, this one's mine. This one can get on. Oh shit! Oh fucking. Okay, I'm leaving before I destroy myself. There we go. 9 million big boys. Contract complete. I think that went pretty well. Good job, Mason. Yeah. Oh shit! The next one to unlock is the Ultra one. I don't want to do it yet. It's too thrilling. Literally designed for ultra class vehicles, like ones this big. One funny thing you might notice is the smaller the vehicle and less equipped it is, the more expensive it is here. Whereas the biggest ones are the cheapest. The reason is because they earn you less money on missions. Let's see what I want to use. Gable's pretty cool. Let's do Gable. Pretty pokey little mech. So many vehicles to use, there really are. I love his big face. Big ones from what? Consistent 10 difficulty right now. To max. That needs a warlord. That should take him, right? There's one person I was after, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. Not the brother. He has the word lich in his name. The order says literally just has zero difficulty at all. You literally use it to look through levels. Don't get any reward for it. I can't find him. Have I unlocked him already? No. That's the guy I'm after. Hang about. Am I just not looking hard enough? Yes, it is Warlord Panther. Fuck it. Let's go nuts. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Oh no! Exclusive spawn lists? I don't want that. Oh, what a waste of money. fuck's sake. Okay. I have to insist that taxonomically it is incorrect to call Ms. Cantor a spacer. Yes, she has acquired an impressive array of equipment and has a similarly outsized appetite for self-indulgence. Spacers themselves dismiss her as little more than a dirt-eater's gauche imitation. Oof. I suspect she is driven in part by this disdain, as Warlord Cantor has pierced what few taboos remain intact within spacer culture, most notably cloning. This may explain her bicentennial longevity better than her lucidic dabblings, especially given how many credible accounts exist of her death. Oh, fuck. Okay, she's a clone. Regardless, she has built a small empire through decades of clever piracy and now leverages existing feuds between major logistics companies to sustain her fortune. This she spends on research unfettered by social or scientific conceptions. Would that I insist on? And I could assist on. Interesting. I think she starts on 0 difficulty. What the fuck? I'm annoyed now. Wasting my money. Alright, fuck it. We'll go for Mantravolta. What we're going to do is we're going to go through a... Tank, Corvid, Killdozer. This is a bulldozer that has, like, next to buggable weapons. But it has like a load of health for its size, and also hits very hard when you ram people with it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to save that till I have a better pilot for the job. I want someone who has like high difficulty from the outset. Long roads. Not too long, I hope. Okay, let's try this then. It's a little bit faster than the low mill. Not much. Okay, so it's 0 difficulty, so not much going to really happen here. Load it up as fast as I can. Get very good at ramming to its size. Apparently it's inspired by the real-life Killdozer as well. I think it's called a Killdozer. This guy who just drove. He got pissed off with somebody in his own town, and he, instead of like dealing with it verbally or even physically, the guy just went into his fucking shed and built a giant dozer. And it was so thickly armoured that bullets couldn't go through it. It was an unstoppable machine. And it was so heavily armoured that it was made so that the guy could never even get out. It was made to be a suicide vehicle that could not be stopped by any means. You couldn't even bust into it no matter what. Absolutely insane. I don't think the Killdozer exists anymore though. That kind of sucks. I'd love to have seen something like that. It's such a fuck you gesture. Like the world as a whole. Beautiful. Another unique thing about the Killdozer, in the game I mean, is that it has a very large overcharge bar. There's that empty bar ahead of the shields. And so that's the shield you can collect from enemies over your actual shield limit. Kind of like armour in, I don't know, Quake, I like to say, was that mechanic? It like drops down gradually. designed to just go all out into the battle. Do things up. No cowardice in this vehicle. Unless there's explosives around, then be cowardly. So I've killed myself so many times by ramming something explosive in this bloody thing. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, difficulty 0 is no fun. I really need a better pilot. Bonk. Good. Don't kill that thing. Be careful. Destroy myself. There's a long boost bar this thing as well. Charge for ages. Die in a fart of blood. Pop. Splat. Nice. Game's quite therapeutic, really. A lot of killing. A lot of destruction. I mean, if killing and destruction is what's therapeutic, then yeah. I don't paint a very good picture of myself, I've got to admit. I'm fine with that. Villains don't need no validation. Gotta be careful there, there's explosives. Hello. Haha, I'm in danger. There we go. One more structure and we can bust out of here. Oh, it's all the way over there. There we go, now I can piss off. And then play a real level. Not like a fucking tutorial. Yay! Nice. Hey. Oh, that's good stuff. Alrighty. So let's go to Azhar Refinery. Now we should actually beat some resistance. That'd be nice. Let's go. Explodes. Lighting. Say no, no. Oh, that was close. That was very fucking close. Let's get the fuck. Oh god. Okay, I'm making a real mess of this. I just charged straight in. I didn't think anything would. Oh, I did not think that through either. That was no exception. Oh boy. That was the most careless move I've ever made in my life. And that was after I started YouTubing. Certainly not overdoing it. Just have to stay drugged up on enemy shields. Those can just... I can hardly see them. Oh, hi, can you see him? I can't see him. I say you, but I think there's only like one person here. Hello, one person again. I think it's the same person from before. If not, then just hello. Okay, what have we got here? Ammo. Ooh. Oh. Also hello. Okay. Bye. So you'll find you don't really use the weapons as much when you're in the dildos, I guess. You just ram. Ramming is like just good. It's a good weapon. At least in this thing anyway. Oh, maybe I should consider using sniper rifles sort of loadout on the instead. So I have a long-range weapon, and I could just use my body as the long range. Now then again, it's a bit inverse to the playstyle really. Playstyle, you're meant to go straight into there, kill an enemy, take their shields. I don't know. Who said that? Fuck you. And all of you. In equal measure. Oh shit. Nice. Oh, we got a scout. Hello. We haven't got a scout. Goodbye. One more structure. Go on the deeper. Oh, two deeper. Okay. Two depots, two depots. Holy shit, I didn't expect that. I'm not arguing with it, but I wasn't expecting it. Yep. One more detour. Thank you, game, for making me travel long distances. Any great gripes I do have against this game are like heavily outweighed by its quality. It's such a good game. Developed by like only a handful of people as well. Like what? There are two main devs and there's like a couple others who do other things. Nothing wrong on that. And they put together to make the stellar jockeys. I think two of them were brothers. Yeah. There's the artist and the game director? I'm not sure. No matter. Either way, they made a good game. Goodbye. Goodbye. And we shall leave from whence we came. Nice. Okay. What we got going on? Okay. We'll go to Catch. I don't know what it means when it has the mark underneath. I don't know if that's like Cachos or that's Cacos. The villas. We're going to the villas. And again, look how low my health. Oof. I think it's time to cash out. Ah, but I'm gonna cash out. Cash out. I feel a bit dirty doing that, but I just got it. QC, deforestation. Go find more. Wow! Oh, what? Oh, that's satisfying. That destruction. That's amazing. It's like disturbing like a cave of bats. This actually did one too. Oh, hello. Oh, one of those hits you, you know about it. Those do a lot of damage. Here we go. Where is he? Destroy this, ready or not? Get some attention. Oh, okay, I went the wrong way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go too close, they can't hit you anyway. Bang! Just as gone. Oh, the trees and the boxes like use all the same projectiles or what? Bye! Oh shit. Oh my god, there's enemies everywhere. I just walked into this. I will not live to regret this. I don't like smack them so hard they go reading back a bit. What I've come to realise is if this vehicle isn't like charging, it's pretty useless. It's so slow. And obviously lacking firepower as well. Nice. Ooh, nice line of people. It's like the old Elvises in Pt.4. The OG ones. Yeah, that was a bloody thing. GTA, the original GTA, and I think GTA London, they had lines of like Elvises you could run over. Or was it GTA 2? I don't know why they were a thing, but they were. And you run them over and get points. Ah, those good time, simple games. Good simple time where you could run over lines of Elvises and not expect repercussions. Oh boy. When I run over my Elvises, I don't want repercussions, okay? It's just an expectation I have of modern times. Dead. Oh, dead! So are you! Oh. And you guys. More structures, one more depot. Yeah. Oh, no, I could blow me up. Ah, it was actually quite dangerous. I was actually quite close to ending my run. Oh god. If I was in the blast radius of that, these shields would not help. Having 4 quits on this contract. Tell you what, we're going through these contracts quite quickly tonight. Ah. Okay, spaceport for me. Mac. There it is. Hello, Mac. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye, contract. Hello, money. Yeah, I lost a few objectives there, but you know what? I still got a shit ton of money. I'll take it. I'll take it with a big fat smile on my face. Okay. Oh, there's so many. So many missions. You get a better pilot? It costs a lot. That's the guy. That's the guy I was after. There he is. Thank fuck. Finally found him. So he starts off with difficulty 1, so you'll always be fighting some enemies. And then you actually work his way to the maximum difficulty, slowly but surely. The friendliest dreadlord you'll ever meet, or as Steve puts it, we are all skeletons on the inside, happy in a cozy tomb beneath one of Solo Nobre's many necropoles. He'd spend his time hanging out with friends, reading comics, and meeting visitors. Then they kill Jason. Jason. You can't tell, but Steve isn't smiling anymore. Not even Sergeant O'Malley can hold him back this time. I'm guessing he's another cameo catch from another game. We have a couple of those here. Where's the other one? Yeah, you got the guy from Cruelty Squad on here as well. remember his name. Yeah, you have other people there. Other games. Okay. Look at him. Must be a bit different. Got some cool vehicles to play as. Whoa, Tomo. I don't really play as many A-Grabs, I don't know. I haven't really felt up to it. How's that thing? The Duke. Pompadour. I quite love the Pantry Boy, is quite cool. Oh, that's living life on the edge right there. Look at that shit. Okay, so the Pantry Boy is a modified troubadour chassis with the driver pushed forward and lower for a better view of the road. Oh. You see the driver? Is he there? Oh, is that the head? Not the head there. What's a troubadour like for a start? I wonder if you buy it just to look. Okay, I think that's the driver. Yeah, that's the driver there. Oh, so that's the driver that. Wow, what a view! And the gun mount moved up and back. Better balanced. But with the position of the gun and recoil stability concerns, it gets a turret instead of an auxiliary mount, making it a full 360-degree field of fire. Pantry Boy riders get roused for their training wheels. Trigger configuration. But it takes a lot less time to get proficient in riding one compared to the accident-prone troubadour. The story of Pantry Boy driver taking down Julius in single combat, but the names change every time I hear it. Just like the origin of the name Pantry Boy. What was Julius? Julius was a tank, I think. Julius. Was a mech. Oh, got me curious now. Julius. Oh yeah, Julius is a walker, I'm sure of it. Yeah, he's a walker. There it is. Oh shit, whoa! Wow, fair play if you can take one of those bad boys down. Alright then, let's give the Pantry Boy a go. Let's actually play something a bit more agile. Okay, so we have turret. Auto cannon. That's a cannon. And chain Gatling water. Laser. The disc. Wait, the disco. I remember the disco was actually a very cool laser. Can't afford it though. Never mind. Okay, we'll be using the chain gun, I think. Well, let's go for like all out. Oh, actually, no, a radiator might be a good pick. Yeah, because I can do damage while passing. Smart. Okay, I'm going to go for camouflage this time. This will be a very different sort of fight now. District 4. Okay, let's go. Oh, ow, it's fast. Oh god. Help. Whoa! Fuck is fast. What are the weapons like? Oh, what? That's a laser? A very interesting laser. Oh, no, 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 no. I wouldn't put this up. Oh no, it's a Gatling gun. Come on. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to instinctively use the sonic boom, but of course I don't have one. I have the no control. I'm also finding this way harder to control. So much faster. Actually a little bit ridiculous. Also, how am I supposed to take down structures? Good lord! Oh, I'm not going through this. No way. I resign. I'm not dealing with that shit. Nuh-uh. Okay. Let's go for the war crime build. I like the war crime build. Easy Shuffer. Yeah, I'm doing Shuffer. Yeah, Shuffer. And the Black Hand. Plus the Audio Kinetic Pulse. And that's just pure war crime build. Let's go. Not as fast, but it's still fast. Go! Oh shit, what weapons I have. Ha 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 ha. Fuck. It's a bit low, so I can't really lob it over things so well. That's it. Step into my parlour, says the spider type one. Hey. Very smart of me, was it? No, Mason. No, it was not smart. Not very smart at all. Good lord. Ugh. Okay. Let's accept my death. And let's just be vengeful. fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna go for the mission. Go for low mill. I'm gonna go for the double 88s, the 8888. Autokinetic pulse. I'll go for grave to the rave. So, I'm playing this on an easy difficulty, but this is a mission optimized for big builds. Things bigger than this, to my knowledge. So this feels cheap. I'm not sure I like this. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Design. No, let's actually play as someone who has some difficulty to start with. I don't like her because she exclusively fights a particular thing. She'll do it. Yeah, she'll do it. Right. Okay. We're good to go. Now let's give it a try. Okay, so this should actually be quite a challenge now. That's my combat skills with text in a big vehicle. Ooh, they're coming in numbers, definitely. Kill that, kill that. Good. Get him over. Get out of the open area. Go find me. Behind you. What? You report me? And that bastard. Oh boy, okay, now we're gonna have some fun. This is the challenge I was after. Too stealth. You're weak. Hello, Captain. I'll put you with their shields up as well, I think, I'll either. Their health much double. That's one of the reasons you don't want to set alarms off. It's very unhelpful to you. Oh gosh, these fucking walls. I hate these walls. Right. Oh, these walls don't really hinder this. This vehicle's too big. Wimpy walls. Oh wow, it's another line of Elvises. Oh. Okay, great. Yep. I mean, I can definitely tell the difficulty's higher. Still not struggling right now, unless I do that. Oh, I should not have used my kinetic pulse on that thing. Good. Making good progress. I'm wasting a bit of ammo here. I know I'm having fun, but Jesus. Mason. Let's go here. Sounds like a mad goose. One-stop shop for all our ammo needs. For our destructive tendencies. One or the other. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Someone was quite quick to respond to that one then. Not even worth the ammo here. Oh. I don't know what I did there, but I liked it. I definitely liked it. That's quite a bit to go still. It's all on the inside. I'm getting quite quiet here all of a sudden. Ooh, quiet. That's not talking about the size of my channel either. And one more comm tower and we're good to go. I suppose if you wipe out the comm tower, you can't send the alarm up. Every time I've ever been caught by an alarm, I'm pretty sure it's been before I utilised the comm tower. I couldn't tell myself that one. There we go. Okay, it should get a fair bit harder. Oh, too dark. Okay. This is going to get a lot harder now. Feel it. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. That just didn't work, did it? I'm not wasting my ammo because I'm going to need all the ammo I got for this fight. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we fucking go. That was destroyed. Excuse me, sir, I am taking 9 shields. Lovely. Lovely. How to die? How to die? Everyone can die! And you can also die, especially you. Oh boy. That's what I'm getting at. Pure chaos. Pure power, pure destruction. What to thrive on. Care about that, that's fine. I'll take it. Sweet set for me. Oh shit, you saw me from a mile off. We can lose captains have sometimes. That's important. Oh, ruin it. No nice things for you people. Get away from there. Get away from there. Thank you. Ooh. Come on, final thing. Wasn't too bad. A bit of a burst of action and that was it really. Hey. Bereavement zone. Oh boy, have they got a lot to bereave now. Bereavement zones or what? I'm guessing that's like bereavement for the dead in general? Or is this bereavement for Great Leader? Everyone on here seems to love Great Leader. Orange lighting. Oh, I like this place. It's nice. The red light's over there. That's not very reassuring. Okay. This is not going to be good. 3, 2. Oh. I've left the window. 1. Oh boy. Those are big boys. This is the fight. This is the fucking fight. This is the fucking fight. This is what I was looking for. This is it. Holy shit. No. Can't let him get away with that. Maybe they've got to look away and analyse the situation a bit. Fucking hell, that's a lot of enemies. And I'm going to go straight head on into them. I want to feel powerful today. Oh shit. I was seen, and as a captain, I know, God. I might have bit off a little more than I can chew that. If one of those hits me, knew if your captain that would spot me of all things. No, if your captain, not a scout. And there's so much killing. This is fucking amazing. This is the good shit right here. My right hand ammo. And my guns isn't really firing after that. Oh god, there's still so many though. Live long and fuck it. I don't know why I said that. Don't ask me why I say things. I say things because I say things. I never said I was smart. Nor do I have any kind of social skills. Or a very good grasp of English. Or good gaming skills. Or anything really. Very bad at everything. You know what? I'm blowing up shit like this. Just don't. Fuck everything else. I want to blow shit up. Doesn't do that much damage when it passes through the enemy. That's like a sweet spot you gotta hit. Get might have spotted. This is what it is. What are we gonna do with that? Substation can take close together. For fuck's sake, miles away. Oh, there he is. Oh, you spotted. I've just spotted him again. I don't know if there's any consequences to being spotted twice, but I still don't want to happen. Only 5 enemies in this level. You can tell it was designed for super powerful vehicles. This area, hello. Yes. I didn't know you got cannon powers. Oh, blow they coming. I find it way more fun to deal with lots of enemies in a big, powerful vehicle than I do to deal with not many enemies in a small vehicle. Much more entertaining. Just gonna hit fans. I'll have what you're offering. Thank you. Ooh, that's our boy's got some big weaponry. Let everybody get. Why did I do that? I needed the ammo. Uh-oh. Might be efficient. Be efficient, Mason. Oh my god! It's wild, I love it. I like that a lot. Very cool. Okay, final showdown, let's go. Ready to eat shit. Ooh, that was a bit like that. We come out of that pretty strong, not gonna lie. Those are long range. ATs really don't pack that much of a punch, huh? Ow. You can hit them with like the meat of the projectiles. Great. Okay. 3 more members of the garrison. What are they, people? I'm guessing it's just like people running around, maybe. Again, do you even get people as enemies in this difficulty? I don't even know. It's very dark over there. Yep. Who put out the lights? Whoever did it was an absolute fucking idiot. Whoever it is doesn't deserve to go through the exit sign. Huh? Radio Free Solo Nobre. What? I got an achievement. What achievement did I get? What happened? Did I win a prize? Kill 1,000 loyalists. What I do? Over and over. Yeah, I can't rush on this one. This is gonna get nuts. Oh, those are Dorothy's. Those mechs are Dorothy's. They're like the heaviest armored small mechs in the game. Why did I do that? Okay, let's go. Oh baby! That's what I gotta watch out for. Those. I want to try and not get spotted. not to ask for that. I think it's stopped. Oh shit, I'm ammo. That's pretty trouble. Yes, I got to run. Good. I've got ammo for that one, but I overkilled it. Wait. Oh, I should not have done that to people. Why did I do that to people? Okay, that's a big fucking mortar. I'm in trouble. I'm spawning. How can you man? Hard to stop. Oh, I did the ammo. Shit, I'm in trouble. Big fucking trouble. Oh my god. Big sad. Big sad. Okay. I'll have to give that an actual try on a ultra class vehicle sometime then. That's what it's designed for. Ultra class vehicles are like fucking ridiculous. An ultra is like... Pretty sure that's an ultra. That. Like real big boys. Fafnir, the Brunhild. Oh, yeah, Fafnir is ridiculous. 25% damage resistance as well. Insane. Absolutely insane. As if it wasn't overpowered enough. Goes the extra bloody mile. Alright, I think I'll call it there, methinks. That's some good brigadoring. Probably gets a bit of a passive to watch, I'd imagine, though. I don't know. Oh, there we go. No special events today. Oh, big stretch. Oh. But, nice to be back to streaming after, what? 2 months? Yeah, I like to say about 2 months. I was playing one of my favourite games. Thing is, I don't know if I should still be streaming it, really. Like, I don't know how entertaining it really is to watch that game. There's a lot of times where it's quite quiet. A lot of times it's just moving and destroying buildings, not really much really going on. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that'll be... I don't want it to be our last Brigador stream, but I do want to move on to other things as well. Especially when I'm only really streaming like, well, twice a week on average. That's probably what will be happening anyway. Back in the day, when I could get 3 streams in a week. Ah, those are good times. Alas, those are not times I'm living in right now. So, it's going to be time for me to be going now. I appear to have 1 viewer. I don't know if that's actually me or that's someone else. Because I have like my own stream, like a manager on. But if you are a person watching, thank you very much for coming. You are appreciated for your lurking. Nothing else. Thank you. There's only 1 person, and I'm basically just myself. I won't be raiding anyone today. For our first stream, I'm just gonna call it methinks. So, I'll search for the ride, and, well, be seeing you soon. Goodbye.